Hey, it's JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It's October 21st, 2023. We're likely looking at our last really nice weekend of the year with at least temperatures in the 70s. And it's going to be mostly sunny today with a dry shortwave trough moving through the area. That's going to just bring clouds, nothing mixed with precip or anything like that. But tomorrow is going to be more cloudy, a little cooler, dipping down into the upper 60s with isolated rain showers, snow in the high mountains, but nothing more than an inch. And then a cold front's going to pass through, bringing even more cooler temperatures for next week. And the models are still in disagreement with what's going to prevail from next week's storm. We'll take a look at that. But yesterday, Stanley did break that 72-degree weather temperature with a whole nother degree. And that was 102 years ago that that record was keeping. So it's pretty cool to see. And let's take a look at some maps. So looking at the lower level water vapor map, you can see that shortwave energy moving through here, another low behind it that's going to bring that cold front through, and then this bigger system off the Gulf of Alaska here that is going to be that midweek storm. So you can see our temperatures are going to slowly decline into the 50s and then possibly 40s for in the valley. Pretty big disagreement here. You can see how wide this box is, this whisker plot box, because that is just showing that the models are kind of scattered right now with what's going to go on. And we'll kind of get into that with the Euro and the GFS later on. But for today, we're looking at this clearing here for much of the afternoon. And then we're going to have some clouds build in for tomorrow. But again, looking like the afternoon, we're going to have, I wouldn't say mostly sunny skies, but the cloud cover is not going to be that significant. And then we'll probably have building in, or that's going to be bringing our cold front. All right, so I wanted to attempt to talk about a short wave trough a little bit. This is kind of like looking at the big picture of weather. Like this is a smaller system on the big scale, on the scale of things and weather. So all these lines are iso bars, and these kind of measure same barometric pressure across the map. So they're very similar to topographic lines, if you know what those look like, with same elevation. And this is kind of depicting our ridge right now, but this little kink here is showing that shortwave trough moving through. And yeah, those are just small systems that usually have some kind of cooler, pooled up air behind it, or an upper level front coming through. So in this case, that cold front that's going to be coming through tonight, or sorry, Sunday night. And they can, as they exit through here, they're going to have uprising air that can help be a catalyst for afternoon thunder showers. So that's kind of like another possible trigger. In the summertime, it's usually daytime heating creating that uplift with air currents, but the shortwave can also be a catalyst for that. It doesn't really look like we're going to be seeing any of that today, but possibly tomorrow we can see some of that, and it's kind of looking better in the NAM nest. where these pop-up showers happen tomorrow afternoon, and you can see it's more like north where there's these little spots that look like they have more convection and can trigger some afternoon thunder showers. So it doesn't look like we're going to have much rain out of this. It's going to be really hit or miss whether these storms hit us tomorrow afternoon. All right, let's keep moving along. Look at next week here. So this is looking at the European model. Put this in motion here. So you can, this is our high pressure ridge that's breaking down pretty much today, and trough system moving in, and the euro is showing this cutoff low moving way down into the southeast and kind of moving away from the main jet stream here. And that's going to bring in more of this zonal flow, northwest flow for us here in Idaho. And that's not going to really bring us too much moisture. And it's also going to keep the temperatures warmer. So I'll look at the GFS. Backtrack here. So Monday, this low moves down here, and it's more of an elongated trough. And you can see this upper level low here develop over Washington and kind of move down over us here. And that's just going to bring a lot cooler temperatures. You can see this is bringing temperatures down from the Arctic down to us, so we can see a much different change in temperatures compared to the euro. And that's going to help, and there's also a lot of energy involved with that too. So that's, if the GFS lines out, that's going to bring more chance of snow to the valley floor, and of course the high mountains too, and more precip with that as opposed to the euro. And this is kind of for the Wednesday, Thursday time frame that I've kind of been looking at for the last few days. So it's kind of still crazy that there's not really, the models aren't in line. Usually they're kind of looking like a little closer together in agreement, but yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm kind of hoping to see some snow on the ground. It's always exciting this time of year. And we will have more normal temperatures by the end of next week, which just feels crazy how warm it's been. So tune in, and I'll kind of give you another update as things progress, as I see some change, some more agreement in the models. So get out there and have a great weekend.